What is up, my friends? My name is Echo Thrumi, and today I'm here sharing a handful of Town Hall 11 farming strategies, one that work well for the members here in the Circle of Clans. Specifically today, Divine Justice. As you can see right here, Chaos Theory is going to go in with a mass bowler, healed bowler attack, also with 45, 45, 20 heroes, rage spells, and jump spells. As you can see, he is up in Titans League, and he's going in with some raged up bowlers, healed up right from the start. Gonna have a nice funnel created with these bowlers, and as you can see, guys, the base offers a ton of loot, not to mention the loot bonus that he is going to get from starring on this base. And as you're gonna see pretty quickly, guys, this strategy works beautifully right here. Grabs all of the loot from the base and the loot bonus, and is really an efficient way to farm at Town Hall 11. You know that when you're at Town Hall 11, it takes a lot to farm this base. There's a lot of upgrades to do, a lot of research to do, and pretty soon we're gonna have all white wall to do, in my opinion, as well. So lots of stuff to farm here at Town Hall 11. So you need some good strategies to do just that, and that's what I'm bringing you guys today. Remember, all farming strategies don't need to be 3-star strategies. You want to get your bonus, and you're going to want to get the majority of the loot out of the base. Many of the attacks I'm sharing with you guys today are 3-star strategies as well, such as the one you just are watching right now. But all of them are not, but all of them do bring in a lot of loot. As you can see, there are a ton of bowlers. The healers are all still alive. The heroes are alive as well. Giants are still alive. This base was completely crushed, and a ton of loot was taken out of it. Again, a great way to farm up your Town Hall 11. That's one of many strategies that I'm going to share with you guys today. And as you can see, 460,000 gold, 460,000 elixir, almost 4,000 dark elixir, 7 cups, and he took in the bonus as well. So this way more than paid for the raid. Really nice attack right there from Chaos Theory, going in with those healed bowlers. Let's get into one other one that can hopefully help you guys out at Town Hall 11. And in this one here, we have Mass Miner, guys. We also have a freeze spell, 2 heal spells, 35, 39, 20 heroes. So we don't have maxed out heroes just yet. Bowlers coming out of that clan castle, creating a funnel for those miners to go straight into the base. You guys know me, you know that I talk about miner funneling all the time. And the queen with those giants in front over here on the eastern side of the base, creating that nice funnel. Now the miner's going to go right into the base, beat up on one inferno tower, and get a ton of the loot out of this base. This base offers even more loot than the last one that we just watched, although this is not going to be a 3-star, but you're going to see how well this works here. These miners are coming in. The funnel is gorgeous right now, guys. The Eagle Artillery is targeting those miners, but there are 4 heal spells ready to roll. The Grand Warden is in as well, making those miners beasts right now. 2 heal spells right on top of that Inferno Tower and on top of what was the Expo. The funneling, the King is done. Queen is still moving on through the base. Freeze spell on top of that Eagle Artillery, and heal spells on top of all those miners, yet they haven't gotten to the second Inferno Tower. And you know that Inferno Towers are difficult to deal with when you're working with miners, guys. But the miners are on top of that Town Hall right now. That's going to be taken down pretty soon. The Grand Warden is about to go down, and we have 54% so far, 2-star. The whole bonus is not yet available, but look at this. They're on top of that collector, on top of that upgrading wizard tower as well. There's a lot more loot to get in the base, but there was a ton to offer in the beginning. So like I said, you don't always need to get every single bit of loot to have a profitable raid. The miners are really having a hard time with that multi-target inferno, which is the problem of the miners. And look at this, 2 gold storages and that elixir storage are all going down, and the miners are working on them. Actually, they died out on these gold ones over here, but the elixir did go down. We're at 71% for a 100% bonus, and the majority of the loot was taken out of the base, minus a little bit of this gold that we see right over here. So 373,000 gold, 450,000 elixir, almost 4,000 dark, and a 100% bonus. Again, up in the Titans League right there for the farming. Nedster did it right here. Let's get into one more. In this strategy right here, guys, Hillbilly goes in with a LALOON attack with maxed out heroes. We have the King and the Queen going in from the northern portion of the base, and as you can see, not a ton of elixir in this base, nor dark, but a lot of gold. And again, this is a strategy that's going to work very well It depends on, you know, it doesn't matter how much loot is in the base. It matters how strong the base is and the potential to take it down. And as you're going to see, this strategy right here triples this base, grabbing all the loot that it had. So no matter if this base had 0 loot or was completely maxed out on loot, the attack would be exactly the same. One of the air defenses has been taken out at this point in time. The Grand Warden has not yet been sent in because it's going to go on in with the Loons. We have the Loons all coming in, all being spread out on the eastern side of the base, pushing into there right now with one Hound in front and another Hound and one Loon coming out of that clan castle. And check it out, guys. Every single balloon is inside of that Grand Warden at his range. We have the minions coming in behind, and a rage spell, or actually those are haste spells right there on top of all of those Loons and those Hounds as well. Clone up those balloons and rage them up in the core, and the core is going to be destroyed by all those balloons, guys. And you know, I'm telling you, this strategy right here, although it's a fantastic farming strategy, it would do pretty well in a war attack as well. I mean, watch how it demolishes this Town Hall 11 base. Now, it was a pretty upgraded base as well. It was not a low level base. And as you can see, guys, tons of balloons left over. Minions are still left. I mean, this base is completely demolished, completely crushed. The Grand Warden is still shooting at stuff as well. And it's just going to be cleaned up right now because there are no more defenses. So we can just double time through the rest of this, knowing that this strategy using LALOON is a great one. So we've had the healed bowler strategy. We've had the funneling and the mass miner strategy, and now we've had a beautiful LALOON strategy, 2 of which were 3-star Town Hall 11 attacks. Let's see if we have some more. And in this one, guys, Prescott Maddie's going in with BOWITCH. This Town Hall 11 is not completely maxed, and it's worth noting that one of the Infernos is dead, meaning it hasn't been filled up with that Dark Elixir, so it is not a live defense. So he's going to take advantage of that. There are bowlers coming in as well as that one golem. Bowlers being jumped into the middle as well. So this is how you're going to BOWITCH that ring base, guys. I know everyone's asking how to BOWITCH the ring. Well, this is a good example of it right now. He's going in right here, right into the core of the base. That queen is going down. Also, BOWITCH is dealing with that dragon. Freeze spell on top of everything in the core of the base. And the queen, where is that queen? We want her to help out with that dragon, but she's not going to. It's the witches that are going to start shooting down at that dragon right now. And the Grand Warden as well, guys. So this is a beautiful BOWITCH attack. You guys know that I love BOWITCH on the channel. And this base offered more loot than any of the other bases in this entire attack. We have a bunch of the bowlers working on that king right there. Look at all of these skeletons walking around with that golem right there. Max level golem with that purple stone back. Looking tough right there, guys. And doing some beautiful tanking for all of these witches behind. I count, all in that bomb though. Those witches were all just taken out by that giant bomb. That's unfortunate, but the attack is going to be finished because that golem is playing a perfect role in being the tank for all the support troops that are left over. Although there are not a ton left, since those 5 or 6 witches were taken down by that giant bomb. So nicely placed giant bomb right there. And the Grand Warden, along with that Golemite, is going to work on this X-Bow. And the queen finishing up, phasing her right there, going to take down the final structure in that builder's hut for all the loot and all the stars in the base. 509,000 gold, 509,000 elixir, and 4,200 Dark Elixir in Titans, so you get the bonus as well. Huge loot raid with BOWITCH attacking the ring. And I showed you a miner attack earlier, guys. Here's another one for you, but with more loot than we saw the last time around. This base is a dead one except for that one multi-target Inferno Tower, so we're going to take advantage of that with some bowlers and the king funneling along the northern side of the base, and the queen down with those giants on the western side of the base. Again, like before, narrowing out the base, making an easier passageway for those miners to go straight in. Now the queen's still working, her ability's been phased, the king is done right now. The miners are coming in, slowly starting to pick away at that outside collector, and now they're all going to be spammed in along the back side of this base, and it's time to rush. We have the Grand Warden, 4 heal spells, one freeze spell, sorry, and 1 rage spell, and of course a poison spell just in case they run into something in that CC. Miners are going in doing some work. The Grand Warden is following them beautifully right here. All of the miners are within a heal spell. As you can see, Nedster goes in with heal spells pretty quickly, actually probably faster than I do in my miner attacks. Rage spell right there on top of those miners as they're in the core of the base. Freeze spell on top of that Inferno Tower. Let's see, how long is that going to last? Are they going to be able to get down that Inferno Tower with that freeze? I'm not sure, guys. That should be the next thing they target. There they go, right on top of it, and it actually died within that battle right there. So it did not survive. Miners working on the Eagle, banging that around right there. Let's take that Eagle down right now. That's always fun to watch. There it goes, and they're continuing to work their way through the base. No more spells to help them out, so if they fizzle, they fizzle. But the loot, guys, look at this loot. The base is not yet taken out, and they're still received. Nedster still got a ton of loot already from this raid. There are a few more full collectors over here. Unfortunately, there's no, not a few archers or anything in the composition to pick away at those. Just in case you don't get the 3-star. And it looks like that's going to end right there, guys. A 77% with a lot of loot. 465, 358, and 4,712 cups on this beautiful miner attack. I believe I have one or two more for you. Let me check the log. And we have Hillbilly in one more time with that LALOON attack yet again, guys. More loot in the base this time around than he had the last time around. And there is a Lune CC coming out after him right here. We have the King entering the base right there. No poison spells right here, guys. Oh, actually, there is one poison. I take that back. So the Queen's going to have to do some work, assist with these balloons a little bit here. Pop her ability. She's going to clean some of that up. And that 1 AD, she really needs to take that down for this attack to be successful. Let's see if she gets it. There's a lot. She's a lot of rain coming down on her. She's on the gold storage, not on the AD, and that's going to probably cause a little bit of trouble. Still going to have a beautiful farm, but having to deal with 4 ADs with only 2 hounds, that could be tough. Let's see how well it works out for Hillbilly right here. We have the Grand Warden going in, giving his strength to all those balloons and minions that are following him. Fighting an air sweeper right now, trying to get in there. Some of the balloons did make it into the base. Unfortunately, they did not target that air defense. Now they're on top of it, as well as on top of that Inferno Tower. Eternal Tome on those balloons, and they are going to crush the core of this base right now, guys. 1 rage, 1 haste left over. Is he going to rage? The clone spell has already been used in the base. That rage spell is going to probably be used pretty much right. Yep, there we go, right in the core. They want to push that Inferno Tower. The haste spell is being used right now as well, but those balloons, unfortunately, they went down before they got to that Inferno Tower, but still, tons of loot was still demolished and taken out of this base. And balloons going on over. They unfortunately, check that out, they completely did not go to the left. They traveled all the way to the east for some strange reason, missing the Inferno Tower right there. That would have probably been a different outcome in this raid if they actually just made a little step or a little float over to the left rather than tracking in a weird direction towards that wizard tower. Either way, great loot, 100% bonus. Again, another profitable raid. And that's the last one I'm going to share with you guys today. Let me get back to my home base, chat it up with you guys a little bit more about Town Hall 11 farming, and then we'll call it a day. So, I'm in here in the Circle of Clans, in Divine Justice. We have a bunch of Town Hall 11s, and they do a lot of great work farming. That's how you see a lot of our players here. They have those maxed out Town Hall 11s. It's not because they're gemming everything. It's because they're farming their butts off, and they're using strategies that have been successful for them. So what I did was I asked my friends over here to share some of their favorite strategies, the most successful strategies with me, so I could share them with you. So we had the miners, we had the LALOON, and we had those healed bowlers today, guys, and they all did a lot of great work for the guys over here. So I would love it if you tried out some of these strategies for you Town Hall 11s out there and gave me some feedback in the comments below on how well it worked for you. On top of that, we also had that BOWITCH attack, guys, which was a really nice one as well. I forgot about that one. How do I forget BOWITCH, which is my favorite strategy? But that's been it, guys. Like I said, try them out. If you're a Town Hall 10, you could try out a lot of these strategies. Actually, all of these strategies as well. So these strategies for farming 11 can also be applied to farming Town Hall 10s as well. Give it a shot. Let me know in the comments what you think. Also, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss a video, because I come out with one every single day, and I live stream on Friday and Saturday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern. I'd love to see you guys there. hit me up over on Twitter at EchoThroughMe. And if you want to be part of the Circle of Clans, or specifically Divine Justice, at the end of this video, a card's going to pop up with requirements as well as contact information via our Discord. We'd love to have you. We'd love to talk to you. So come on down. But guys, thanks so much. I'll see all of you back here again tomorrow. Until then, be good.